Gel, cadê o gel, cara? Puta, comigo.
Esse meme do caixão é top.
Não! Mico. Thanks.
Girl.
Plano de Frenex.
I've been scratching the gravel today.
Too bad things. Saw my brother die. I saw my friends die. I saw my leg get eaten by a dog after it got blown off. So don't you blame me nothing but your goddamn war.
Howdy. Well, good morning,
Oh,
sir.
no, I ain't asking for much.
You're new in town.
Just enough to eat.
Horse brushes and medicine in the corner over there. If you're the sort who needs that kind of thing. Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed you couldn't read. Uh-huh. Sold. Fine. Okay. Here.
Oh. Hã? Não sei, tem que olhar.
Não
Okay.
tá não, quando eu entrei tava 37 minutos ainda. Agora passou, deve estar uns 30 minutos.
Fine. Looks like you sleep outside a lot. Am I right? Outdoor person, huh?
Ué,
Pô, tudo tá saindo.
No need to bluff. You want one of those little dolls, don't you? Here. Stocking up.
derrubou?
Mr. Ballard across the way there is doing a roaring trade all of a sudden. Maybe I ought to move. Fine. Here. Done.
Got what I need. Thanks, partner. Well, never mind. Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still,
Ah,
here in
viu? Fica
Loads,
gravando.
we
Vamos
have
lá.
work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
Cadê o papai?
I told you we was moving up in this
Isso, ele é o
world.
celular.
Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers,
Derruba
good
da
honest thieves like us, we're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us.
Ah, eu sei, Renan.
Charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
Uau.
You could try washing once in a while.
No. This must have happened recently.
Meu Deus. Um rouco, mano.
Hey, come have a look at this. Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Ah! Não deu passe.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Hey, holster that right now! I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Hey, slow it down a bit. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-army free staters
Nossa,
without
meu
an ounce of
combate, velho.
respect for the law. Go right at the
Tá jogando o quê,
crossroads.
Renan?
Yep,
Te liga.
not the nicest fellas in my experience.
They're right again here. Oh, and Hey, not so fast! Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. A drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in
How are we
'78.
gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the ride.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it. Yep. Biddy Williamson. Hold back.
See if they split up.
Get out of here!
Hey! We got an intruder!
Ah, que bosta.
Ah, tirou meu gol.
take the ride.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
Vai lá, Luke. Concentração. Na bola não se expulse.
Não pode matar esse.
Eita. Só deixa um rasguinho. Meu Deus.
Forget the rider. Don't round him up later. Get the other one.
Já voltei, Luke. Rapidão.
Uhum.
Quick, hide. Another one coming this way.
Just drop him with the others. I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him.
So, tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear. Sure. Just a second.
No. Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Quick, let's go before any more show up. All right. I'll see you over there.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life
Move it!
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it.
It's okay, girl.
Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set. Go! You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
All right, girl.
You okay there, old man? Final stretch. No doubt. It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
Viu?
Oh,
Deixa eu ver como umas kids chato queriam uns que desgraça. Deixa eu ver o que os moleques queriam ali. Eles chamam pra fazer troca. Daí eu vou ver o que queria. Isso aí que é cavalo raro?
é.
Todos os cavalos que eu tive no Red Dead eu jogava de cima do morro.
I never knew you were
Mas
quite so
aqui
good.
só tem um desses no jogo.
I never knew age had
Tu
slowed
consegue
you
achar
down
isso nas
quite so
montanhas.
much.
É o melhor cavalo do jogo.
Time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Deixa eu ver se o Rainbow voltou. Cara, por que eles fazem isso de madrugada, mano? Pô, quase ninguém jogando Rainbow de madrugada, pá.
É, mas o país não é aqui, né? A sede.
Ah, que massa. Ubisoft bosta. Eu de lixo. Tá bom.
Na verdade, de tarde é horário que tem menos gente jogando.
Note.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on?
Jose and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me.
Ai, voltou o Wilk.
Okay, thank you.
Voltou já?
Aham.
Beleza, daqui a pouco nós jogamos.
Eles, eu vou jogar uma sem colocação. Não, eu vou rodar uma K. Que ano que você tá, Wilk? Na colocação.
Aperta 4.
Ah, faz fazer falta. Eu vou dar uma colocação aqui. Eu ganhei um presente. Mais 4 categoria 1 ganhando força. O que tem desafio pra fazer? Segue inimigo, eliminação em clã na secundária, eliminação explosiva, séries de partidas vencidas.
Ai, cai.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back
Cai
to where
contra
it
os
came
caras da
from.
CBR, velho.
Why? I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must
Café,
have
café,
someone to
café,
sell it to.
café, velho.
Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you. Put the gun away, for Christ's sake. Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money
O
in this
Potato já
for
tá
us
jogando.
somewhere
Tá
if we can
explicado
get
o que
in
o
the
Potato
middle of it.
saiu. Ele tá jogando outro Hero. Agora tá explicado, gente. Sala da luz. Esse cara foi far.
Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
Puta, netinho.
What you want? Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. No, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that
Bora
stuff?
também no Furebs.
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you
Mano, olha essa Ashe.
Wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor.
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish,
Nossa, os
madam.
caras fizeram a
You boys
bait.
come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Road Saloon.
Here we go.
É o que os caras tentaram fazer aqui, ô... Tentaram fazer a bait que a Liquid fez. Sabe, de todo mundo ficar fora do bom, ficar no... Todo mundo fica fora do bombe. Daí fica um só dentro do bombe. Tipo, não fica dentro do bombe não. Supondo, o bombe no bar. Daí todo mundo fica na cozinha, pros caras acharem que é o bombe da cozinha. Só que daí agora os caras já plantou o bombe.
É, ué, é um ranqueado diferente de profissional, mano.
Agora tá o Echo, e mais o Maestro, o Castle e o Jäger fora.
I ain't playing, Jess. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot.
E os caras conseguiu ganhar ainda, viado.
You're the idiot.
Os caras conseguiu ganhar, mano. Ai, velho.
Matou.
Mataram e ganharam. Eu tô desacreditando nesse jogo, velho. Cada vez que eu jogo ele, tipo, fica... Não, não é possível, TBR. Meu Deus, mano. Ah, meu Deus. Pare. Os caras vão fazer a mesma merda. Agora cozinha. Mas o que eles vão fazer?
Are we heading in the right direction?
Os caras vão ficar lá em cima agora, mano. Os caras mongol, velho.
Okay, Benton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me. Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Just hand out the liquor. Gentlemen!
Ah, mano.
Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky I'll have one, Finn. 3 drinks. A gift. Bounty. It's a sin to look a gift horse in the mouth. When I see a gift horse, that's some strong stuff.
Just keep them coming.
Sin will catch us all. We'll drink up. Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Open another bottle. Very well, opportunity. Now it's your opportunity to get hideously drunk. Come on. Come on. We got work to do, my boys.
You're a fine man, Fenton. A fine man. Don't listen to your brother.
Shining on you, but don't
Over here,
let
Fenton.
down, my boy. Come on.
Meu Deus, ó.
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
Drink up. Drink up.
Os caras assistem muito clipe de live, eu vejo.
I'll have one, Fenton.
Drink up, folks, or you'll make
Os caras assistem muito clipe.
Well, that hit the spot. Keep 'em coming, Fenton. Just keep 'em coming.
Drink up, drink! Moine Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You,
Me?
you're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
It's the Moine Raiders. Shit. You're fighting folks who died for something.
Oi?
Good job, Arthur.
That's our move to take back.
You done yet?
That's how you want this?
You think we wouldn't find you?
Come on, get up here. Right, Arthur. Arthur, help! Help me! Do something, Arthur! Arthur! Shoot this bastard! Get off me! Glad you're on my side. Help me! Do something, Arthur!
Locked us in.
Arthur! Shoot this bastard! Arthur, help!
Ah, mano, não morre, cara.
Do something, Arthur!
Deixa ele me não morre.
You about to come to an end, you damn... Get off me! Oh, hey, hey, this way!
You think we wouldn't find you?
Let's go. Come on, Peyton. I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then. Hide us on. They're coming out of the alley.
caras estão saindo da partida.
Como é que é?
Os caras estão saindo da partida do outro time.
Ué.
Tô sendo removido. Tô tudo sendo removido. Sei lá por quê.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let them. Let's go, Harlan.
Over there! Take out of the back! Got more coming after.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then! Behind us, Arthur, coming out of the alley. They hit the moonshine.
That's him.
Watch your back! I will kill you! I will both those sons of bitches dead! Jamming your stealth, Thomas! I see it! Made it! Behind you! Thank you! How many are there? They really aren't happy about it.
He's down.
Ah, mano, não acredito, velho. Que desgraçado.
You see any more of them?
Por favor, tomara que mude mais todo mundo, por favor.
Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
All right, we're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in... What was it?
Advertising.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
O cara entregou o round, agora eu vou dar TK.
Local militia.
Agora eu vou dar TK.
Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Mob Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
Pode dar TK, Luke.
We'll make an actor of you yet.
Então tá bom. Acho que
I'll
eu
go
deixo.
speak to Dutch.
Pegar Dom Caeb aqui. Vou nascer aonde?
So, what do you think?
Ah, vou nascer aqui,
About
ó.
what?
Fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up.
Nossa,
Rich as
Luke.
Chris's. And on the other, they're
Ele tá
mortal
negócio da Dom Caeb?
enemies, the Braithwaites.
Agora ela tem aquela mira que
Both
usa em todos os agentes do ataque.
And in the middle of it all,
Eh?
you got some inbred
Oh.
retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Não sabia dessa.
So
Nova.
what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states
Engraçado
after
essa
us.
bomba
Last
de
thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Hã? Mataram. Os caras eram... Nossa.
Não, eu vou ali no mercado e já volto.